Hey there, welcome back, and thanks again for joining me for another review. And this time, we are here for the Dot Factory metal frame for the new Gundam version Katoki. Now, of course, this suit was featured in the movie Char's Counterattack, piloted, of course, by the first ever Gundam protagonist, Amuro Ray, opposite Char Aznavour in his Sazabi. Review for the Sazabi available in our channel. Link for that is, I guess, here. Hard for that will be up here. If not, the link for that will be in the description below. Now, what is special about the version Katoki of this master grade is that the cycle frame, which was featured in the movie but did not actually appear in the drawings, is actually here and shown or exhibited in the version Katoki of the master grade. So of course, we all know that that cycle frame, that technology for the cycle frame was actually leaked by Char Aznavour to Anaheim Electronics in order for a fair fight. I'm not really sure. I mean, this is it was war. I mean, you're supposed to take the best advantage you can take and use it against the enemy. But again, of course, eh, that's Japanese storytelling for you. So let's go on ahead and talk about some build notes. All right then. So let's first go over some build notes. So with this dot factory metal frame for the new Gundam, it's definitely an easier build than the Sazabi was. And that is, of course, because this is a smaller kit. So I mean, the pegs don't have to go as deep as they had to with the Sazabi. So I didn't find myself um, pushing so hard on the peg so that it would get into the proper holes, like especially on those connection points on the knees and on the elbows. I mean, with the Sazabi, since that's just an overall bigger and the joints are wider, so you really had to push harder to get all those pegs in. Unfortunately, though, unlike the Sazabi, this metal frame for the new Gundam does not have metal pistons, as I can show you here on the knees. Okay, yeah, those are painted. Well, those are plastic parts that I just painted. So just to make it look a little prettier than it actually is. All right then. Also, I found that with the plastic parts that fit into the metal frame, they fit a little better here this time than it did with the Salisbury. For some reason, I'm not really sure if it's, I mean, this is like improved manufacturing on the part of the manufacturer. But here, the plastic armor parts from Bandai fit just snugly with the metal frame. That wasn't the case with the Sazabi. With the Sazabi, there were like some armor parts that would fit too loosely or would fit too tightly into the metal frame, resulting in seams or loose fitting armor. Then I'd also like to share some tips on the build here. When you're trying to put the pegs into the holes, you have to align them straight. So you can't do it like on a curve or like I mean like on a slant or on a curve. Those pegs would not go in if you do it that way. So with those build notes out of the way, I guess it's time to talk about what are the improvements that the metal frame has over the plastic frame. So number one is that the upper knee issue, uh, very notorious with the plastic frame, here in this metal frame has been fixed. The upper knee joint on the plastic frame comes loose over time, resulting in the kit not being able to stand, let alone pull off a grounded pose. Like it would just fall back on itself. So here, with the metal frame, that issue has been solved. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show some demonstrations here on how strong that upper knee joint is. And then second, I guess, was that the fin funnel connection to the backpack. Okay, fin funnel connection to the backpack. That's actually replaced by a metal component, and this metal component does not. I mean, it's just a C clamp, and then now that it's metal, I guess it's stronger now, so it doesn't like bend back or would loosen over time. So I guess that's a good upgrade. And then, of course, number three. This is not exactly part of the metal frame, but it does come with those parts. What they did here was, yeah, they replaced the connection point here. So this connection point specifically, let me just try to pull that forward. Okay, uh, I can't pull it off right now. But if you would notice here, there are definitely more teeth on this that would hold on to the other fin funnel more securely. Because with the old, with the original Bandai plastic part, that's just, I don't know, three teeth. Now I think they got, now, as we saw earlier, at least they got it up to five. So does it solve the problem? No, it does not solve the problem. Definitely, in my experience here, with some shake or with some vigorous shaking or with some vigorous handling of the kit, those still tend to fall off. But at least with these improvements, I mean, it could hold on to there a little bit longer than it was able to with just the default plastic parts from Bandai. Okay, so aside from that, what else does the metal frame add to the kit? Well, of course, number one is the metal build vibes, the obvious glint of metal on the joints there on the knees and the elbow as well as on the ankle. Give it that more premium metal build look for not as much money, I would argue. I mean, with the going price of how much metal builds go for these days, I mean, I would uh, I would say that this is actually a steal. Also, uh, failed to mention it earlier when we came to the improvements of the kit. The metal frame also comes with some stronger and grippier plastic parts for the torso area. So inside the torso, there's like a swivel in there that would allow the kit to swing from side to side. So I'm not sure. Well, I think you heard it when it creaked. So that was rather replaced uh, by the metal frame with the stronger and grippier plastic. So now, if you have it on this pose and you add some weight with the shield and with the fin funnels on its on the left side of the kit, I mean, it would not like completely just end up tilted all the time. You can push it or you can swing it back so that it will just go straight, or yeah, it will just maintain a straight posture now with those improvements in the torso, of uh, even with all of the accessories here included. A word of warning to you guys though. Now the whole kit with the metal frame can definitely be held up by the included action stand with the Ver.Ka, but I am not sure if that will damage the connection point or the stand over a period of time. I will definitely give you my updates on this and my experiences as time passes. Because if you remember with the Sazabi, I said that that cannot be put on a stand because of the connection point and the sheer weight of the kit. Here, this metal frame for the Nu is not that heavy, but still, I mean, the connection point as well as the stand is designed to handle the weight of just the plastic kit. Now, with the metal frame, of course, that is an entirely different story. So, with that, let's head back to the desk and discuss pricing and conclusion. So, alright then, how much is all of this going to cost? Now, for the Dot Factory metal frame, that is this box right here. This is going to cost you 1,415 pesos. It is from a shop called Dio Hubs. They have a shop in Shopee and Lazada, I believe. They sell hobby accessories and hobby tools and equipment. They're a pretty nice shop. Please check them out. Now, for the kit, this is an original Bandai kit, and I got it for 3,500 pesos. These effect parts right here that you see on the funnels, that is 998 pesos. Also from Shopee, from a shop called Kalili .ph. Some would say that is quite steep for a third-party effect, but I didn't really see any effect that looks quite as good as this one. So I guess 998 is, well, to me, that sounds fair. All in all, that ramps up the price to around 6,000 pesos for this entire thing here. Yeah, it is a bit expensive. Of course, depending on your online seller or your online shop that you're getting this from, you may you may be able to avail of vouchers and or discounts that would drive the price down. Please use them if they are available to you, because if you don't, I mean, the cost for this will really ramp up. But for 6,000 list price, I think that is fair for me. I mean, I got this and the Sazabi so that I would have sort of a metal build on my shelf. Of course, the cost for that is like astronomical these days. I mean, in the tens, 15s, 20s of thousands of pesos. I mean, for 6,000 pesos for this, I mean, I think that's a definite steal. So now it's time to find out who this kit is for. So number one, it is definitely for those who want to solve the more egregious loosening joint issues that the original plastic frame has. As you can see here, I have it in a quite a dynamic pose with the knees raised up, and those are not dropping or flopping anywhere. I mean, even if you even if you shake the table a lot, those knees are not moving an inch. So I think for those who want more stable joints, you go for this kit. Of course, it definitely improves on the look of the kit. I mean, like I said, it's metal build-esque. So if you have kits with this metal frame, I mean, it's not going to look like your other kits. I mean, with the metal joints and everything. I mean, of course, you can paint the plastic frame, but then again, that would take a whole lot more time and a whole lot more effort. And with this, I mean, you could just buy it, then assemble it, and then put the armor on it. It's gonna look great. I mean, nothing beats the look of real, actual metal. So ultimately, I'd say this is a kit for people who want a simple and brute force solution to all of the problems of the original plastic frame. I mean, stability wise, looks wise. I mean, even the funnels here. The that additional those additional teeth that hold the funnels when they are in stacked mode. Uh, while they don't completely solve the problem, they definitely improve. They definitely do improve the way it holds when it's attached to the backpack. I mean, if you do give it a vigorous shake, then they would still fall off. But it's not as bad as the original plastic frame. So I guess ultimately that is who this metal frame for the MG Nu Gundam Ver.Ka is for. So before we end this review, I'd just like to give a special mention to Neo Hubs. That is the shop where I got the metal frame parts from. And I would just like to commend them for their excellent after sales support. When I needed some replacement parts for this guy right here, the parts was replaced by them even after months of having completed the purchase. I mean, when I bought this, I did not bother to check the contents. So, I mean, I guess that's the problem right there. When you buy something from Shopee or from any seller or online seller, you really have to check whether the order is complete. But even after that long period has passed, Neo Hubs, after sales support, was able to track down the part for me, and they shipped it to me, and I was able to complete this build. So thank you again to Neo Hubs. Maraming salamat. Uh, they are not a sponsor of this channel, but well, I guess who knows? Neo Hubs, baka naman. So with that, I'd just like to thank everybody for watching our review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you like that, please like and subscribe. And if you really like that, please leave a comment. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you will be updated with all our latest builds and reviews. Follow us on Instagram at Gun.Plapla for more of our content. Thank you so much.